Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit the ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Greetings everybody, let's take a look again guys at the euro currency. Well, now we stand at the eve of FOMC meeting today and tomorrow. Well, hardly we will see any significant action, only maybe if we will get some breaking news from the Iraq situation. Well, that could happen, but speaking about the economical events, everybody now expects and waits for Federal Reserve statement, and probably this will be the major drive factor for nearest future. Well, right now on the daily chart of the euro currency we see maybe only some hints on the possible respect of this support area. And now I'm speaking about this bullish divergence that we have got recently. And this divergence is appearing, it's still forming right in the strong support area. As we said in our weekly research, as market has touched the upper border of this consolidation of the significant support area, the 135.20 area is the upper border of the range that includes yearly pivot point, this purple line 134.75, monthly pivot support 1. Also here we have the 3/8 support is 135.20 area on the weekly chart. So that will be really significant area of support, and it's very probable that market will respect it. And we will see, as we said, as market has touched the upper border, it could show some upward minor bounce. But in reality, we suspect that market probably should slightly dive inside of this range to test it. To test its strength, and that could happen by some pattern. And since this is the really large area, it should be treated as an area because this is really big number stands. It's yearly pivot point, the monthly pivot support one is general. This is support on the weekly chart, so that's mostly in the range, and it works like some clue. So when the market dive inside it, it could fluctuate inside of it, but it can't overrule the stickiness of this range. So it's just stick inside of it, and this area will hold it from the downward breakout. But at the same time, market still has some freedom to float around this area inside of it by some action. And that lets to appear some patterns. Since this is, as we said, since this is the area on the higher time frames chart, it's probably the respect of this area should be started by some visible and extended pattern. It should not be just engulfing, bullish engulfing on some or something of that sort on the daily chart. It should be some kind of the extended pattern, such as head and shoulders, maybe 3 drive-by or butterfly or something of that sort. And right now we see only the potential for the butterfly, although we know that the butterflies very often becomes the part of the head and shoulders. So it really could happen the market will complete this butterfly, return it back down, forming the right shoulder, and could show the retracement that we expect to see. Also, butterflies very often becomes the part of the 3 drive. So if market will complete this area, retracement, the 3rd drive will follow. That's also possible. But anyway, we should keep an eye on these patterns. Also, this could be only the butterfly. So market could form the butterfly and turn to the retracement. That's also possible. And here, right now, we see that as market has held above these lows, it has kept and just now keeps the chances on appearing of this butterfly. Although it looks not very pretty, but if market will show some a bit upper action inside of the swing, inside the initial swing of the butterfly, this will be start to look more nice. So you can see, for example, if we will get some sort of this retracement up, this could be a very nice looking butterfly. Well, But that probably will happen only as a result of Federal Reserve statement. Also, guys, there's some uncertain from the Iraq, so we do not know what is really going on here and what will really happen, what steps U.S. Army will apply there, and what will be the result of these measures. So currently, it's really just a black spot on the financial markets because we do not know what will happen. And this is a period of uncertainty, and some risks also carries the some advantage in the US dollar, because when some turmoil in the world starts, the US dollar is appreciation, since this is the safe haven currency. And recently, on yesterday and 2 days ago, United States stock market has shown the reaction on the Iraq events and the rising prices on the crude oil. So the stock market starts to decrease, and that also could has the relation to the United States dollar. So, but our primary object today is the FOMC statement today and tomorrow, and probably this will shed some light on the current situation on euro currency. On the 4-hour time frame chart, unfortunately, guys, or maybe fortunately for others, we didn't get the butterfly. We have discussed this potential that market could form here some minor butterfly with the possible move down, but yet recently market has formed this upward action and taken out of these highs, and in fact has erased the chances on the butterfly. At the same time, you can see that market has stuck below this resistance that was previously support. You can see. Okay, now it has become the resistance area. Also, that's the weekly pivot point and nearest Fib resistance, 135.75 area. Well, currently, guys, it's very difficult to find and treat this action as the pattern. Well, maybe if we really will try to do this and switch on our Imagine, we could treat maybe as the double bottom or something of that sort. In this case, theoretically, it's possible that the action right to the weekly pivot resistance one, because market usually doubles the height of the double bottom. So if you will measure this distance, count it to the upside, you will get approximately the target around weekly pivot resistance 1. But the shape of this pattern, it's really not very nice, and it mostly looks like it's a consolidation, something of that sort, because also here is, if even we would treat it as the double bottom, market already has tested the neckline, turns to the downside again. In general, that the fact that market stands below the weekly pivot point suggests existence of the bearish sentiment, and I can't exclude the situation when the market just will fail here and turn to the downside. That's also possible. And here is the major object is this low, because as you remember, we have discussed the length of this bar on the daily chart that in fact keeps the all falling action inside of it. And when this happens, the extreme points of this bar plays significant role. So this should be treated as the significant support and resistance. And if market will break this low, it has the chances to double the distance of this candle to the downside. That's also possible. By this action, by the way, it could complete the target of this double top pattern that we have discussed. It stands around 133.80 area. So it's really a thrilling situation on the euro currency, because it carries a lot of different scenarios. But in general, I think that market after some retracement should show some downward continuation and test and try to challenge the strong support area, especially the weekly pivot point, monthly pivot support 1 and yearly pivot points 134.75 area. That's probably will happen by some pattern. But unfortunately, on the 4-hour time frame chart, on the hourly chart, we can't say whether the market still will show the action, will show the deeper retracement or not. It's not very significant for daily chart, because despite whether the market will turn down from this area or from that area, still it will keep the butterfly pattern, and the target will not change from this point or from that point. But it's mostly interesting for a possible entry point, what to do here. But I think it's better to do nothing until we will not get the statement from the Federal Reserve. So that's our current view on the euro currency. In general, the analysis that we have prepared in weekly thread still valid. We've got this upward retracement as a reaction on the 135.20 areas. Market has tested it. This is the upper border of the big strong support area on the high time frame charts. But currently it's a bit difficult to say whether the market will continue to move here or not. So let's see what will happen.